So, Dark Knight Rises. Saw it yesterday. Phenomenal. I can't say it's the best film ever, I've only ever seen it once, and there's some films I've seen like 20 times. But I do have some points about it, and this is my little review, which I'm trying to keep as spoiler-free as possible, while still kind of bigging it up a little, trying to put the key points in, without revealing any plot points. That makes sense in my head, but I do have points, and I'm gonna do them like a segment at a time, because I often like cock up when I'm talking. And if I'm talking for like 8 minutes or something, I don't want it to be constantly me going so yeah, I'm gonna do it properly. So, first point, it takes place 8 years after Dark Knight, and yet no one seems to have aged. Could have been addressed maybe a little. I know it'd be like the little production cost that they didn't really need, but just Bruce Wayne looked quite good for someone 8 years older. I mean, obviously they were 4 years older because his films took so long, but he did look pretty nice. I'm a bit biased. He is quite attractive, but he wasn't 8 years older. It did take a while to get going, but so did Batman Begins and Dark Knight. So the second you're thinking this is taking a bit long and maybe a bit bored, just get that out of your mind, because it will like kick off. It definitely doesn't hit the ground running. It hits the ground maybe at a gentle like saunter. Yeah, but once it gets going, you'll be like glued to your seat. Unlike some people in the cinema who just couldn't wait to go to the toilet. But have patience with this one. Bane's voice. This has been a big issue. Actually, kind of a small issue when you think of it like in the grand scale of the world. As in the trailer, some people were saying, I can't understand a word he's saying, which was actually less of an issue in the later trailers, and it's not that much of an issue in the film. In the opening scene, it is laughable, but it does change. Just taking my phone out of my pocket. It does change, but I actually like almost cried. It was so funny in the opening, well, his opening scene. But it gets more manly later. Yeah, so if you can't understand what he's saying, usually a character will say something that clarifies what he's just said, or makes it click in your head that, he must have said that then. And at one point a character just repeats what he said, but not in a stupid, like, parrot kind of way. Like, he said it and then he said it, like, questioning it. But that was helpful. Going back to the beginning of the film, quick cuts. They were a bit annoying, because it felt a bit sloppy, because there were 3 things going on at once, and they wanted us to be aware of these 3 things going on at once. But they happened too fast, and it looked a bit, like, disorientating. That's actually the wrong word, but it looked a bit crap. That did stop. It was just kind of establishing everything happening at once, and then it could have been done better. Before I mention it, I am aware that I'm using cuts that are really rubbish, and they don't transition into each other at all, but I'm not making a major blockbuster. I'm making a rubbish video that maybe a maximum of 12 people will watch. So it's only a little bit hypocritical of me. Not that much. One of my favourite characters from the Batman universe, not just from these films, Scarecrow, who was in it, very welcome cameo. This isn't spoilery at all, really. Just saying he's in it. I am trying to keep this as spoiler-free as possible, but yeah, he wasn't like a major plot device, so I can mention him. But I cheered, and so did quite a few other people when he came on screen. So if people there were happy about it, I assume people who were thinking of going might be happy that he's in it. So I just had to mention that, because I love Scarecrow. He's awesome. There was a twist in it involving a certain female character, which, if you've seen the film, you will definitely know who I'm on about. I saw that coming. I'm not just saying it now, like boasting about it. Oh yeah, I saw that coming. Anyone could. It's so obvious. No, genuinely, I really did see that coming. Because I just know about that character. And what they were trying to like pull off was just, no, that's not happening. But, so if you haven't seen it and you do, just, there'll be a character in it And I'm just telling you, because you'll remember, you might remember this, I don't know, might be quite forgettable, because I'm rambling on a bit and losing track of words, but saw that twist coming. How I thought it'd end happened around the middle, which is a bit annoying, because I had a £5 bet with someone that it'd end like that, and it didn't, and I'm not sure if I still owe them £5. I think I owe them £2.50, because I said it had happened, but I said it had happened in the wrong place. But that's not too spoilery, I don't think. Yeah, because if you're not thinking the same that I did, you still don't have a clue what I'm on about. So yeah, still kind of spoiler free here, but I think I'm out of pocket. Bummer. People will compare this to Dark Knight as a gauge of how good the film is, but I'm not going to do that because I actually kind of preferred Batman Begins anyway, so it'd be a bit weird to compare it to the film I didn't like as much. So, and I'm not going to say how good it was in comparison to Batman Begins, because I've seen that film like 30 times, and I've seen this one once. I'd have to see it at least twice again, so I can pick up on the bits I missed, because the first time watching it, you've got that initial excitement of, I've been waiting 4 years for this, it's amazing, and then you forget to actually pay full attention. So, yeah, I can't give a proper, it's better than everything view on it. When I walked out, I thought that's the best film ever, I can't watch a film again without thinking it's just crap. But another viewing for that one. As for acting, which is a pretty big point in holding a film together, everyone was pretty much spot on. People are either picking out Tom Hardy or Anne Hathaway as their favourites, and I do think they were good, but my little award for outstanding performance has to go to Joseph Gordon-Levitt, because I just thought he was brilliant. I thought he was going to be just an extra guy in it, and he'd be kind of irrelevant. But no, he had a big part, which was good, because I did like him as an actor before. I've liked him since Third Rock from the Sun, so when I heard he was in this, it was a little bonus that I thought would be minor, and then I saw it, and he had quite a big part, and he aced it. So, give him a film. Obviously he has been in films, and he has had main roles in them, but give him another one. I would have liked a cameo from Adam West, if I'm honest. That's how I would have improved it just a little. In general, plotline was awesome. I was gripped pretty much all the way through, and but just wanted him there, because Adam West Batman, everyone loves that, don't they? And if you haven't watched it, go, just put it on now. It's the best thing ever. It's hilarious. But he would have made it, cemented it as properly the best film ever, even after one viewing. So I wanted that to happen, but it didn't. And as for the ending, nuclear fallout. That's all I'm saying. That's not too spoilery, but there's some issues with that were not addressed at all. But yeah, that's all I had to say about it. That wasn't really a review, that was kind of me being an arse about it, just going, I would have done this. I can't make a good film. If I could make good films, I wouldn't be stuck here all day, every day. But they're my little nitpicks. But it was an amazing film. Definitely go see it. Go see it again if you've already seen it. But I left and actually watched it with this face. It's truly phenomenal. And I'd go see it early while there's still massive crowds, because go seeing it with a crowd is actually quite a good experience. But yeah, I've lost track of what I was going to say. Knew this would happen. But oh yeah, everyone applauded when it ended, and when certain characters came on, people cheered. And that concludes my little mini speech. I don't think I should really call that a review. I probably will in the title though, because otherwise no one will ever watch it. But thanks for watching if you managed to make it through this quite lengthy, random chat. Cheers!